The idea for this trip came several years ago while paddling in the same area. During that trip I had snow, hail, wind and rain and sunshine, often all at the same time. Looking at the forecast in the run-up to this particular trip, I wasn't particularly hopeful, but the forecast continued with the caveat that Sutherland may escape the worst of the weather. The trip was about 60 kilometres with about 18 of these on foot. I did the trip over 4 days, preferring to savour the experience rather than rush it. Given the slightly dodgy forecast, which included 40 miles per hour winds, I had a few backup plans baked in case I needed to bail. However, unusually for Scotland, the weather behaved itself. I climbed both summits of Suilven, the eastern one being surprisingly scrambly. Then it was back down to the boat for a paddle around the Fionn Loch before a portage across to Loch Sionasgaig. I had a good paddle around Loch Sionasgaig before heading out to Boat Bay. I had originally intended to camp on one of the islands, but apparently at this time of year they're riddled with ticks. I've already had one dose of Lyme's disease, I don't want another one. It's quite moist outside, and it started raining about 11 o'clock last night, and it hasn't stopped since. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting out of the tent this morning. So I'm camped at the western end of Loch Sionasgaig. The comments from people I'd passed about it was don't camp on the islands because you'll come away absolutely covered in ticks. Apparently it's a tick fest there, so this seemed like a better bet. And when I arrived the weather was nice and the wind was blowing and there was no midges, so I thought, oh, this is an excellent place to camp.
a nice beach to sit on and admire the sunset and so on. Unfortunately, the wind dropped completely, so there was nothing left, and it started peeing with rain again. Thankfully, when I'd mostly got the tent up. So anyway, I'm having a brew and breakfast, which is my final pouch of this trip, and then paddle down Loch Sionasgaig, 3 k's I think it is, and then portage the boat over to Loch Sionasgaig, and then paddle back to Suillven, where I've got a camper van parked, equipped with a shower, and I seriously need a shower after this.